Champions League action today at the San Mamés. We've got Galatasaray at home. We've also got Celta Vigo away. We're playing really well, but unfortunately, I just don't see us catching Klopp'S Madrid. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Basque or nothing, as I said. Games against Galatasaray, Celta Vigo. As you can see, form hasn't been too bad, apart from a shocking performance in Munich in the Champions League. League form has been good. Wins against Leganes, Malaga, a decent 2-2 draw against Real Zaragoza, who are going pretty well. A win against Espanyol, a win against Eibar, and we're still third, unfortunately. Now, the big thing is Real Madrid. They've won every single game apart from the one that we beat them in. We beat them 8-2. They've conceded 10 goals. So in the other 8 games, they've only conceded 2 goals. They're absolutely flying. I just don't think we're going to be able to keep up with them this season. Barcelona as well in second. They're undefeated. 7 wins, 2 draws. They've only conceded 6 goals in 9 games. We've got the best goal difference, 33, but we have conceded 11. I do want to get that under 38 goals. Under 40, I would take 39. I would take 38. That's the target for this year in terms of defensively. Fingers crossed we can churn out another victory today against Celta Vigo. Champions League is looking okay. We've had a decent result against Porto, which has just helped us slightly. In Group D, Bayern Munich, you're imagining going to run away with it, and us battling out for third. We've now got Galatasaray home and away next 2 Champions League games, so it just does give us the opportunity to maybe get, 9 points. Bayern Munich maybe takes 6 points off Porto, and then the qualification is almost done. Right. Apart from that, everything is the same. Serrano still wants to leave. Can't offer him a new deal. Let's just try again. No. Not interested. He's the only one that we need his release clause up. Look, minimum release clauses. Bernat Jesus, Jaqueta, Munayin, Williams is at 50, Nunez is at 55. No one's going to pay that. Yeah, everyone else is, the ones that we're worried about. Nothing really. Nico Serrano, everyone else under that, especially people like Uri, Nunez, are not going to go for those sorts of fees. Williams at their age. Form-wise, we've had a mixed bag in terms of individual performances. And Nico Serrano found himself out of the squad just for a couple of games, come back in and has done very, very well. If anything, our main man, Juan Forte, is just struggling a little bit. 8 in 8, so it's not a real struggle, but he's not completely bang at it. And in the last game as well, we did drop, well, not drop him. It was a little bit of drop, a little bit of rest, but he will be playing today up front. Ivan Pacheco has been out injured for a few weeks as well, so it does mean that I've been able to play Sanchez, give him some games. I've also given games to Ortega as well. Dominguez, our flying left winger, who's had that broken leg, bit of a stinker. He got 17 assists and 13 goals last season. We've missed him just as a little bit of a rotation option. He's not far off, but obviously I'll be interested to see how much the broken leg has really hindered his progress and actually maybe dropped him down a little bit. He's still 22. We can still get a lot of these attributes back up. Right, let's go. Galatasaray, I'm expecting this to be a comfortable performance at home. Plenty of goals I'm expecting today, or at least plenty of chances. 3 points, though, is a must. What we have been doing, though, just because we got caught out a couple of times, and it's a bit of a mistake by me. I'm not entirely sure how many weeks we've been playing it, but I changed my tactics slightly. It's exactly the same. Apart from individual instructions, we've got a regrouper on instead of a counter press, and then we've got a lower defensive line and a much lower line of engagement. So we're going to go with that today. I'm pretty sure we've played it for the last couple of games, and I haven't noticed because to the naked eye, it looks exactly the same. But obviously, this is the low block. So we're going to play with the low block today. I'm pretty sure it was the 5-0 against Eibar in the last game. We used it. We do like to hit teams naturally on the break anyway, and I just think it maybe helps us soak up a little bit of pressure. We don't get caught out ourselves with transitions and balls over the top because we're sitting back a little bit deeper. So we're going to go with it today. It's Galatasaray. I still imagine us to have a lot of the ball anyway. But it'll be good to see. It's not a big tactic change. I suppose it is in terms of structure, but we've got the players still to do it. We haven't had to fiddle with formations. I think it just gives us an extra dimension as well. Maybe against the bigger teams to play with a lower block. Don't get caught out as much. We're not as stretched. As Herrera Beara's in down his left-hand side. Cross. Serrano's pulled it back to Ross. Fired, blocked. Pacheco. Colombani. Ross. Williams, it's tight. Casado, who's got himself a couple of goals recently. Ross, Colombani's going to strike it from distance. And Deschamps hits it over the bar. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how it gets on. We may just go with it for the next few weeks while we're successful. Less likely to get hit on the break, which kind of, I think, it does work in our favour. We do counter very aggressively, very quickly anyway. And it might just help us defensively. Carrera, Forte, Williams, 1-0, lovely football. We're still playing our fluent football, boys, so it isn't as if we're parking the bus. Hopefully we'll still dominate games. It'll be really interesting to see how this performs over the next few weeks. I am wanting to do a low block tactic at some point, so it'll be good if I can get it mixed in this save. Right, there. What's Hakan? He must be getting on a little bit. Ross steps in brilliantly well. Williams. Back to your right. Into Ross. Into Serrano. What vision from Ross. What a goal. 2-0. I think just with the pace, the directness, and I think more importantly as well, with the players we've got in the middle of midfield now. Ross is playing as a box-to-box midfielder, but I think he's got very high sort of like vision and passing. So we could pick out the passes, and when we've got the pace of Serrano and Juan Forte, the boys out wide as well, getting involved, we still should be able to create chance after chance without having to squeeze, without having to press as much as what we do. Obviously, we're still countering when we win possession, but we're just trying to get back into our shape, into a 4-4-2 a little bit quicker with the regroup. Right, Ross, Casado, Juan Forte, it's 3! No! It looked like it was 3. It's not crossed the line. You're right, Casado, Williams, Juan Forte, he's in, he's straight at the goalkeeper. I think he was probably waiting for the keeper to go down. He does like to dink the goalkeepers. Right, Colombani, Herrera Beara. What's he got for me? He's gone for strike from distance and he's gone well wide. Complete domination, boys. See there, look, our 23 minutes. Our heat map average positions, look, as you can see, we're not deep, but normally you would expect our two centre halves to be where our central midfielders are. So I think it's definitely preventing counter attacks. That's for sure. Williams, but then it does really rely on a little bit more pace in the wide areas and up front. 140, but we've got abundance of that. That's not an issue. Here we go. Just before half time, Colombani to Serrano. Dinks one in, back stick to Williams, nods it down, Forte, Herrera Beara. That is wonderful, boys. 3-0. What about that football for that goal? How many passes? How many good passes as well? Colombani into Serrano. And not a great pass that, but a lovely dink, lovely pass. Lovely finish from Herrera Beara. Lovely combinations between the front boys there. It is 3-0. We're absolutely coasting in the San Mamés in the Champions League. Maybe if we can't catch Real Madrid, maybe it's a Champions League. Maybe it's a run in the Champions League first. As Serrano is in. You know, it's still early days. It is still early days. I just with the squads that the other two have got, I do worry that, you know, Barcelona struggled in the first few years of the save, then Real Madrid, and now both of them have sort of like become good and signed players, big name players. As Colombani smashes it in 4-0. Obviously, we're so restricted and we're relying on natural growth, and we've had that. And these boys are playing really, really well. But I just think at the end of it, we're just not going to have the strength in depth to really, especially in defence, centre-half areas. If we get a couple of players injured towards the back end of the season as well, it's going to be hard to chase. So maybe Champions League is our, you know, a cup. Anything can happen. We really need to push on with a Copa del Rey this year. We really want to win that. We're going to go full throttle on all three fronts, I think, to try and get a bloody trophy. Right, we're in early on in this second half. Juan Forte, Williams, Ross, Pacheco, Juan Forte, that might be offside. I think it is going to be offside. It is. Juan Forte straight offside. Nice finish. Good pass from Pacheco as well. But it's going to be offside. I'll definitely be chalked off. Okay, Serrano. Pacheco. Juan Forte with the head. Just over the bar. We'll do some subs. I'm just eyeing up. So the first one is going to be Herrera. Let's go Garay. Isaiah Ross, Williams, it looks like as well. We're up to 65. We're going to do all 3 subs now. Let's get Ortega on, really making sure now the players that we have in the squad, players like Ortega, come through the youth system. We need to make sure that these kind of players are happy doing bit parts. I don't want players unhappy because they're not playing enough. So we need to try and rotate as much as we can. And let's go Bilbao on the right-hand side. He's my long-term replacement for Williams. Over the course of this season and next season, I think Williams is final season as a starter will definitely be next season. And by then, Bilbao will be 19. So hopefully he will have the attributes to really take over and take charge. Maybe even as early as next season. Right, Garay with the corner. Sola was there with the header. But it's been a good 70 minutes, boys. Absolute cruise control. Clean sheet would be good. LOLLUJO. Ortega. Here we go. Serrano to make it 5. Oh, he's put it wide. 26 shots we've had, boys. 3.47 XG. Right, Colombani, Serrano. It's gone long. Bilbao's won the header. We're going to get it, though. Casado. Serrano's head. Garay's there. It's in. It's 5-0. There we go. Garay's got it. I wonder if that's his first goal. It might even be his first goal, Garay. The loanee, we do want to make that deal permanent. Remember, we've got him that we want to make permanent at some point. And then, obviously, the dude that's at Borussia Dortmund in their B team. We want to get that centre-half in. That'll be our summer transfer business, hopefully. Bayern Munich, by the looks of it as well, have beaten Porto. So that extends our, if we can get a good result in Istanbul, 9 points. We should be nearly there. There we go, 5-0, 2.46 million. The money, by the way, just so you can see, 113 million in the bank. The money is going up. Transfer budget, not great. We need that to be going up to 50. We have got a little bit of an issue with wages because we've offered a lot of players new deals, which is fine because obviously we've got to overplay a little bit to keep them happy. I think a lot of these, Herrera is going to want a big deal next. Casado will, Sanchez will, Ross will, Colombani will, Nunez will. So we're probably going to have to really just move across transfer budget into wages. We will, I suppose, we'll lose Munain's wage potentially at the end of the season. Yeah, I can imagine him retiring at the end of the season because we just can't give him the games. Right, anyway, let's get into the Celta Vigo game. Right, boys, same starting 11 that we did against Galatasaray. One little thing to look at though, the intensity may be a major factor. Okay, so this is the low block. As you can see, the intensity is about, what would you say, about maybe 60, 70%. When it goes up, it probably goes up another 10% to around 80%. So that's obviously on the high block when we're counter-pressing, higher line of engagement, etc. So the lower block may just save our legs a little bit, which may play into our hands as the season goes on, especially when we're trying to hit teams with pace. If all these 4 are having to work hard, do extra running, obviously injuries, performance as games go on through the season, through games in particular after 70 minutes, may mean less substitutions, may mean less rotation needed to be done. So this could be the way forward. Right, it's Celta Vigo, mid-table Spanish side. So let's see how we get on in terms of how well we can dominate. We're not the best anyway for dominating the ball. We're more effective. We do like to counter, and maybe just having this as a better, more of a starting position with the lower block just opens it out for people like Ross and Pacheco just to have a little bit more room to work with. Williams and Herrera in the wide areas as well, starting a little bit deeper, maybe a little bit more space. Juan Forte, Serrano, a little bit more space in behind as well. Right, where are Vigo? They're down in 12th. Here we go. Clean sheet away from home would be beautiful. Right, here we go. First highlight, 18 minutes in. It's been a steady start. Ross goes long straight away and has found Juan Forte. Oh, I thought that was going into the top corner. What is Ross's vision? Yeah, he's got 18 vision and 15 passing at 22. He turned into a nice signing. The club weren't happy that we'd paid 25 million for him, but he is really turning it on this season as well. Being a box-to-box, you wouldn't say it's his most natural position, but with his pace, stamina, hopefully that'll improve a little bit. He turned into a valuable signing. Right, Lato, joining. I think that's a Chelsea boy, that. Lato. Beltran, we're going to win it. Yes, we do. Pacheco breaks it up nicely. Puts in Serrano. Brilliant touch from Serrano. He could square it if he wants to. He's not done. He's putting the rebound anyway. Get in. He should have squared it, shouldn't he, to Anforte, but that's Football Manager for you. Hit him on the break. Well done, Pacheco, as well. Advanced playmaker look. In his position, breaking up play. He's got the attributes to do it, to tackle, to break things up. Decent save, to be fair, by Blanco, the first opportunity, but Serrano hits it in with his second chance. 0-1. We have had 55% of the ball there in the opening 25 minutes. So we're still dominating. Just means we're maybe working a little bit less. We're getting out shaping. Maybe being a little bit more defensively sound. I'm happy. Right, Williams. It's a great kick by Bergessa, by the way, to find Williams on the halfway line. That's not great, though, is it, Williams? Dear me. Okay, Colombani. Herrera coming off the left flank. Serrano. Ross. Herrera strikes. Absolutely smashes it in. And before we're even half an hour in, we are 2-0 up. Absolutely coasting. What a strike from Herrera. Decent football again. Coming off the left flank. Interchange with Serrano, the advanced forward. Ross, box to box, to finding a simple pass. And he absolutely rifles that in from 20 yards. 2-0. Hopefully keep the pressure on the big boys at the top. Right, Colombani. Just before half time. Pacheco. Loads of time. Oh, what a pass that is. What? Oh, it's offside. Herrera. To be fair, it was an unselfish pass to 114, but he could have just hit it himself. What a pass from Pacheco. Right, we're into the second half. Pedrino. Back to Beltran. Pedrino strikes. Good save by Bergessa. Tips it onto the post and Casado clears it. Only 2-0. Celta Vigo are still in with a chance here. Okay, Pacheco is just struggling a little bit, so we're going to go... Oh, where's Sanchez? Okay, we can't do Sanchez, so we're going to go Ortega. And let's put Ortega as a... Oh, he's going to score. It's going in. Oh, dear. Okay. Let's swap Ross and Ortega around. Williams is... Herrera is struggling as well. Let's put Garay on the left. 20 minutes to go. They've been given a lifeline while I was debating whether to shut up shop, but now I'm even more sceptical about doing that at 2-1. Never a great idea. Right, Beltran, Rafinha. They've completely different Celta Vigo in the second half. Offered absolutely nothing, and now they're playing it round us. Estrange. Colombani does really well. Herrera. Your last bit of action, buddy, before you come off. It's a good run. He's travelled a good 60, 70 yards with the ball. Serrano has given the ball away. Oh, dear. We've got plenty of bodies back as we regroup, which is good. Rafinha down the right-hand side. Lestrange. Rafinha. Strikes from distance. Fucking hell. Oh, dear, boys. Just like that. Right, 140 is chasing the channels. Cross. Serrano! Oh, that was a wonderful header. Right, Casado. Williams. Casado. What have you got for me? Oh, for fuck's sake. Why? In football, in real life terms, what a tackle that is. In real life terms, that would never be a pass in a million years that they would choose to do at the highest level. And I see it time and time again. Williams, Casado, Ortega, Ross. We've still got possession with this highlight. Garay, Serrano is in. Oh, he's fluffed his lines. What an opportunity. We've demanded more. Ross, Sola, Williams cutting really inside. Serrano. 140's right in the 6-yard box. Williams is there. Oh, on his left foot. Penalty spot. Not even the penalty spot. Straight at the goalkeeper. And now they're breaking. Rafinha's in. Oh, no, no, no. I can't blame the low block, surely. It's not winning that one. And then Cullen Barney not even facing the ball. Cheers, Pablo. 3-2. Right, highlight straight after the goal. Uri. Ortega. Oh, 140! Oh, saved onto the post. We should have had this game done, boys. We were absolutely coasting. Right, short corner. Williams. Garay. Cross. No, Rafinha of all people is there. Is there one more highlight? There is. Cullen Barney's going to get that down. Sola. Into Uri. Here he comes. Williams. Oh, no. We're getting it back. It's fine. Don't worry. We're getting it back. Uri. Williams. We're going to cross. Half across. Casado. No. It's 1v4. Oh, he's picked out a brilliant pass. Oh, God. Wide. 5 minutes of stoppage time. Is there one more highlight to get a goal? There isn't. We've absolutely thrown it away. 70, 72, 87. We had 20 shots. 11 on target. 2.45 XG. They've scored 6. They've scored with 6 on target and didn't even really do anything in the first half. Rafinha, the Leeds United boy, the 30-year-old, has done us there. Oh, boys, that's not what we wanted. We can't afford, especially when we're 2-0 up, we cannot afford to be dropping 2 points, never mind dropping 3 points. What a miss. And then for Williams to have that chance, and then for them to go down the other end, absolute killer. Let's just see how the two big boys got on. Yeah, it looks like 2 wins. Oh no, it was the derby. It was the derby, not the derby, the El Clasico. A first-minute own goal. Barcelona won 1-0, so they're flying. The champions have won it. What, the last 2 seasons? Okay, Real Zaragoza are going, but we've just slipped up there. We've slipped up. All right, guys, that is it for today. Hope you've enjoyed it. Smash a like on today's video. I think next episode. So what I'm doing now is for the summer schedule. If you haven't seen, I've done a post on my YouTube channel, in my communities page. I'm alternating Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. It'll be the special one, Basque or nothing, the special one, Basque or nothing, special one. So it'll rotate every single week, just while the summer routine is on. Euros as well. So this will now give me the opportunity to kick on. So there will be an episode of Basque or nothing on Sunday morning, 8 AM. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Oh, we're just not going to catch Madrid, are we? Let me know what you think down below. I just think they're going to be unstoppable. All right, guys, take care. See you later. They tell us lies and